Hi everyone, this is Sam Googleplexian on YouTube, and I am making a video of something else for a change. It's going to be a sort of let's play, I guess, of SimCity 4 is what you'd call it. Instead of my usual things, which are usually sped up somehow, or short videos of my cities, individual cities. In this, I'm going to just make a city in real time and narrate it with my thought process and everything of me making the city. So, as you can see, what I've got to start with is a pretty already developed and built up region. And yeah, you can see it's already, this is the main city. It's called New Concord, and I'm going to be working on this right now. This is what I most recently created. And the region itself is actually something that I downloaded from the SimTropolis Exchange, and it was about this big from here to there. This is the border, and I expanded it with the C4 Terraformer application, which is pretty cool because it can just ignore the boundaries of the neighbor connection, or the region, the city tile boundaries, I mean, and terraform without having to worry about reconcile edges and try to make it match up, which I thought was pretty terrible. When I tried to do that, I could not get it to look good at all. And so I expanded the region. Oops. And it used to end here. I put a sort of larger landmass, a bigger island here, and gave it an ocean into my new ocean city that is being built. Yes, it is not what I'm going to be doing right now. It's not very developed right now. It has a lot to be done to it to make it look like I want it to be. And I made this mountain too, which is not very good looking, I guess, compared to this one. I don't know. I'm not an expert at terraforming things. So I tried to make it, I wanted to make it look the same. Maybe have it a road. I couldn't figure out how to do that with the SC4 Terraformer. So it looks kind of smooth right now. Hopefully I can maybe change it in the future. Anyway, here's the city. Solitude. That's what it's called. And I also made a different video that's this earlier, but not going to publish it because you can't hear me talking. The game is too loud, and yeah, I just changed some settings, and hopefully you can hear me now. I'll just turn this down though, so it should be alright. I already did some things. Preliminary transportation building, which is what I always do, almost always. I build the main roads and highways and railways first before I start time in the city and start zoning. And I've already got a seaport and everything. I have put some zones and already starting to develop, but I paused it because I need water for this area. I have a strip mall and that sort of thing, I guess, for the commercial area right now. So some pipes. Yeah. So hopefully this can be interesting to you, this video series, hopefully. I'm not really the kind of person who might make a lot of jokes in my Let's Play. I'm not really good at it, I guess, but try to make it somewhat interesting with the city itself. And maybe you'll enjoy that. Just connect that like that, and I'll just finish this half of the city with pipes. Finish covering it with water pipes. go. Now this, I thought maybe this would get abandoned, so I kind of, that's why I wanted to cover it with water. Sometimes there will be, this is a ploppable building. These are. And they'll get abandoned sometimes for lack of water, even if they're low density, I guess. So now everything's developing. Yeah, this is a little strip commercial type of area, which I don't really think is a very good type of area for real life, and I'm more like the urban types of the more urban areas better. But I think I'm maybe better at the suburban type of thing, type of development for SimCity 4, so that's what I do a lot of. I like it for the city in SimCity 4, but I don't really think it's the best kind of thing you can have in real life, though. A lot of urban sprawl, I mean, that's... So I've got this is my only lot that I had downloaded recently. I downloaded these recently too. This will fill up this is the only one that will fill up this space. 5x4 tiles. Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess I could put some more stores here, maybe. Okay, I could put the same two. I mean, that would look alright, but I don't really want to repeat them right next to them. So, I don't know what I'll put. Perhaps, zoned thing, not a plot thing. Building type thing. That would look alright, I guess. Yeah. I guess I will just, put more commercial area, more zones along here. To here. And then it will be more commercial zones. But I don't know about this area. I don't know what to put here. Maybe I will not put this here. And actually put some sort of a cul-de-sac type thing. Residential area place. Like this. Make a larger cul-de-sac using a roundabout, I guess. I usually do that. Sometimes I do. If I don't want the draggable ones, if it's a more major type of street, I guess. So right here I could put this apartment complex. You'll see it later, I guess, in a few minutes maybe. Or a minute or two. It's a large multi-lot apartment complex, or multi-building, which I use a lot of in my suburban areas. It's pretty cool building. If you want to look that up in some Metropolis, it's sort of repetitive urban sprawl apartments. So yeah, that's what it is basically. Then I can just fill this with trees, so I can continue this green space kind of. Not exactly the same texture all around, but it looks better that way, I think. I'll just have a single street here, actually, I guess. And put trees in the rest of this part. So right now I'm kind of in a phase, I guess, of using these tree lots with the base texture. I usually use ones with base textures, but sometimes I put this kind of tree these mayor mode plot trees. I usually use those. I think that looks alright, but it looks good, but I don't know, this is just easier, I guess, and it makes it look like a more filled-in area if you've already got something with a grass-based texture. It will kind of look better, I guess. Alright, so I will use a little trick here that I used in the next city over also to make turning lanes on this intersection, on this road. What you do is you make it a TLA3 from the network add-in mod, and then just basically close this off, I guess, with the turning lanes right here, and then you've got the intersection tile. On this road, it will have turning lanes, like this. Draw paths, and this is all correct, you see, with the turning lane. And, yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And I usually make my turning lanes this same length, 3 or 4 tiles. Seems about right for these kind of suburban areas, maybe. Maybe 2 for a more compact urban area. But I usually try to make it 3 at least. I don't know if it's really a little excessive or what, but it seems alright to me, I guess. Yeah, I just saved. Oh, there are the apartments. This is the low wealth version. There's a low, medium, and high wealth, and they have a lot of different lot configurations for the buildings, I mean, or their positions, so it's pretty cool. I guess I usually make this or the medium wealth version historical, because otherwise they'll eventually be replaced by the high wealth one. And I guess I don't want the high wealth one everywhere, you know. So yeah. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of thing in the future for turning lane markings on this kind of road. I don't know how there would be really. It would be just a redundant sort of thing where the straight left arrow. But I did hear about. Why is it frozen? Okay. I heard about. I guess they're making in the network add-on mod. They're planning to do the tulips for one-way roads, which I've been looking forward to for a long time. And that's going to be pretty cool, I think, and it will have signalized intersections for those too, if you use those. So that would be great. I don't know, I guess, yeah, I have this kind of ending here, I guess. Well, no, maybe I could just have it after the intersection merge together. But, or I could change this to a turning lane right here. I don't know. You know, I could just actually do another little trick, I guess. That wouldn't work though. I was going to make this like that, put a turning lane here, so it would work, but what about the other side? Well, no, that would actually work. No, I can put a turning lane. I can fit one right here too. And yeah, I'll do that, I guess. That would look pretty great. So, I think the paths work on this, hopefully. Yeah. So I've got only 2 tiles here. Well, that looks a little bit weird with those Since it's diagonal, you can see the lines, but whatever. I don't know, it'll at least work, I guess. I don't know how else I'd do it. I mean, I could make it a ARD3 or whatever it's called now. What is it? Yeah, ARD3 asymmetrical road. But then it would only work in one direction, I guess. So I'll keep it like this. And what I'll do is like that. You can just turn into a turning lane, but they have these pieces specifically for those kind of setups, I guess, where you put a dashed line for a while to like kind of show that it's about to turn into a turn lane. I don't know if I'm using it right, really. It might be that you put a arrow and then another arrow and the dashed line between them or something. So, but this is what I usually do with those. I don't make them very often, actually, but yeah, I think that's a good kind of something I don't do often, I guess, so do that. So, street along here for the access to the back area, I guess. I guess I'll just use yet another little trick thing that I could do with this kind of street, where you just put viaduct rail over street and put another one for viaduct rail, demolish that, and now you have a continuous sort of street intersection. And, or not intersection, just a stub that's continuous looking like that. And it doesn't do anything, it doesn't work as an actual entrance, but it's like an eye candy thing, I guess. Looking more realistic. Oops, oh god. I destroyed some pizza shop that there are 17 of them here. Oh well. How unfortunate. Okay, so there we go. I think this looks pretty good so far for this area. Actually, what I'll do with this, maybe I'll move this street somewhere else. I don't want residential development along this street. It's like an access to the back of the store, I guess. I'll just put some trees between it. Maybe a slope wall. It seems kind of extreme though for a slope wall. I mean, it's not very steep, so putting one there would be kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. I just think it would look good, maybe. It's not really necessary though. Right here, I guess. Let's put trees there. And will be the do is make a little grid area, I guess, and put these things, these what do you call them? Alleys that I have. Then again, these are only 6 tiles long. The alleys are. So maybe that wouldn't be the best idea, because then they wouldn't kind of fit in very well. I guess I'll make it a regular back-to-back 2 tile deep residential zones. Maybe some commercial here. There we go. So there you have it, my first new neighborhood in this tile, and I guess I'll just let this develop for now and end the video here. There's got a lot to go in the city, I guess, so I'll probably continue this series later on. Thanks for watching.